Good morning, student. Today we will discuss about drug abuse. We will discuss about drug abuse. Survey and statistics show that use of drugs and alcohol has been rise. Alcohol and drugs has been rise especially among the youth, in youth. The drugs which are commonly abused are opioids, cannabinoids and alkaloids of coca. The drugs which are commonly abused are opioids, cannabinoids and alkaloids of coca. First drug, opioids. These drugs bind opioid receptors. Opioid drug bind to opioid receptors. The receptors which is present in the central nervous system and gastrointestinal tract. The opioid receptors which is present in central nervous system and gastrointestinal tract. Heroin, or which is also known as smack, is a chemically diacetyl morphine. Heroin or smack, chemically diacetyl morphine. Opioids extracted from latex of poppy plant, that is the Papaver somnifera. Poppy plant, that is the Papaver somnifera. Heroin is a depressant. Slow down the activity of body. Then second drug is the cannabinoids. Cannabinoids interact with receptors. The receptors which is present in the brain. Inhalation and ingestion of these substances. Affect the cardiovascular system. These substances affects the cardiovascular system. Cannabinoids obtained from inflorescence and part of cannabis sativa. Cannabis sativa. Marijuana, hashish. Marijuana, hashish, charas, ganja are other different forms of drugs. Other different forms of drugs which are obtained from the plant cannabis sativa, which is obtained from the cannabis sativa. These are the other forms of drugs. Then third, cocaine. Next drug is the cocaine. Alkaloid obtained from coca plant. Obtained from coca plant. Alkaloids causing obtained from coca plant, that is the erythroxylum coca. Alkaloid which is obtained from coca plant, erythroxylum coca, which increase cocaine which increase the level of neurotransmitter, which increase the level of neurotransmitter dopamine. Neurotransmitter dopamine, increase the level of neurotransmitter dopamine. Then excessive dosage causes of cocaine extreme happiness, irritability, paranoia. Then next, hallucinogens. Next, hallucinogens means the mind expanding drugs. Hallucinogens, mind expanding drugs. The alkaloids causing daydreaming, daydreaming, lysergic acid and cannabis. lysergic acids, and cannabis are hallucinogenic substance. Atropa belladonna and Dhatura species. Atropa belladonna and Dhatura species also have hallucinogenic properties. Hallucination are unreal perceptions. Hallucinations are unreal perceptions of unreal objects. Unreal perceptions of unreal objects. Due to the disorder of nervous system. Due to the disorder of nervous system. Then addiction and dependence. Addiction and dependence. Addiction and dependence because of the perceived benefits. Drugs are used repeatedly. Addiction is a physiological attachment. Addiction is a physiological attachment to certain effects such as euphoria and a temporary feeling of well-being associated with drugs and alcohol. Dependence is the tendency of the body. Dependence is the tendency of body to manifest characteristics and unpleasant withdrawal syndrome. If regular dose of drug or alcohol is abruptly discontinued, the person shows characterized by anxiety, trembling, nausea and sweating. The characterized by anxiety, trembling, nausea and sweating. Then effect of drug or alcohol abuse. The next point is the effect. Effects of drug or alcohol abuse. Alcohol abuse. The immediate adverse effects. The immediate adverse effects of drugs and alcohol. Immediate adverse effects of drugs and alcohol abuse are manifested. Alcohol abuse are manifested in the form of reckless behavior, vandalism and violence. Excessive doses of drugs may lead to coma and death. Due to respiratory failure, heart failure, or cerebral hemorrhage These are the reasons leads to coma and death due to excessive dose of drugs. Then the most common warning signs of drug and alcohol. The most common warning signs of drug and alcohol abuse among youth include common warning signs of drug and alcohol abuse among the youth includes first, drop in academic performance. Then second sign, unexplained absence of school or college. Unexplained absence from school or college. Lack of interest in personal hygiene. Withdrawal, isolation, depression, fatigue, aggressive and rebellious behavior, deteriorating relationship with family and friends, loss of interest in hobbies. The next common warning sign is the loss of interest in hobbies, change in sleeping and eating habits, change in sleeping and eating habits, fluctuations due to this change in sleeping and eating habits, fluctuation occur in weight, appetite, etc. If an abuser is unable to get money, if an abuser is unable to get money to buy drugs or alcohol, may turn to crime. At the time addict becomes the cause of mental and financial distress to entire family and friends. Those who take drugs intravenously means the direct injection into the vein. Those who take drugs intravenously means the direct injection into the vein using a needle and syringe, are likely to acquire serious infections like HIV and hepatitis B. Use of alcohol during adolescence may also have long-term effects like lost balance, liver cirrhosis and pancreatitis. These are the long-term effects. Chronic use of drugs and alcohol damages nervous system and liver. Then use of drugs and alcohol during pregnancy adversely affects the foetus. Another misuse of drugs, certain sport person use drugs to enhance performance. They use increase muscle strength, to promote aggressiveness, and improvement in their performance, to promote aggressiveness and improvement in their performance. Side effects of the use of anabolic steroids in females as well as in males. The side effects in females include muscularization, increased aggressiveness, mood swings. Then next effect, depression, abnormal menstrual cycles, excessive hair growth on the face and body, excessive hair growth on the face and body, enlargement of clitoris, deepening of voice. These are the side effects to use of anabolic steroids by females. Then side effects of use of anabolic steroids by male. In male, the side effects are acne, increased aggressiveness, mood swings, depression. Then next side effect is the reduction of size of the testicles. Hence decreased sperm production. Kidney and liver dysfunctioning. Then next side effect is the breast enlargement, premature baldness, then enlargement of the prostate glands. These effects may be permanent with prolonged use of these drugs or alcohols. These effects may be permanent with prolonged use of these drugs or alcohol. Then prevention and control measure. Prevention is better than cure. This is about the drug abuse and the different drugs which is used by drug abuse. Thank you.